Hello, hello, darlings.
Hello, hello. Mika,
Yes.
bad news.
Bad news?
I have a story to tell. And the problem is that I'm going to be hard-pressed to not come off as the bad guy in this story. But
have you considered...
my foot hurts, and I'm mad.
Your foot hurts and you're mad. Have you considered that maybe you are the bad guy?
I think maybe, but I'm still upset. So I went to the coffee shop earlier, and I've been to this one before. And sometimes there's a big old dog that just kind of hangs out on one of the couches. And I always see the big old dog because it's massive and it's white and it's fluffy. Looks like a big polar bear. I love it. It's really sweet, very shy.
Okay.
But I walk, I take one step, left foot, into the shop. I try to take another step with my right foot. I hit something so solid, and I trip and I stumble and I stumble. I manage to get over it with my left foot and then hop my right foot on over it. And I turn around, and it's a medium-sized dog, perhaps the most solid dog I have ever encountered. It felt like I ran into a piece of fucking furniture. Was very low to the ground, one step in front of the entrance, just laying on the rug. I immediately start apologizing to the dog because I'm a good person, and also
Yes.
I don't I felt bad because I was like, I fucking kicked this dog. I feel like an asshole. I feel like a fucking asshole. So like I immediately knelt down and I was like, hi, I'm sorry. And immediately came back over, tail wagging. It was like, hi, hey. And then the owner was like, oh, like, is everything okay? Not paying attention whatsoever to the dog not on a leash, no nothing, all the way across the shop. Of course. Pet peeve, funny. And then I was like, yeah, I just tripped over is all. And my foot immediately hurt so fucking bad because the slide that I was wearing, the top of it slammed into my big toe and it scraped my shit on up. It has been hurting for approximately 3 hours even after I put stuff on it. And the dog was just like hanging out all around the shop, all around. And the owner was like, oh yeah, she loves to greet people. I guess she just wasn't paying attention. Okay. The dog has really good hearing. The dog is laying in front of the door with the intention of greeting people, apparently. It is well below my line of sight. I'm sorry, I do feel like I was a victim of the dog. I feel like I'm the victim of the dog. Or perhaps the owner, actually. Why the fuck? Oh my god. That's
Stevie.
a big pet peeve of mine.
Stevie,
Yes.
the dog was probably over there because there was a sunbeam and the dog
No.
got comfortable.
It was chewing on a bone.
Yeah, in a sunbeam near the door and got comfortable.
It was in the shade. I'm not trying to make the dog out to be a bad guy. I'm just trying to make sure you have all the facts.
Okay. Because
But you see what I mean?
from where I'm sitting, I hate to say it, it sounds like you went to go get a cup of coffee
No.
and then mercilessly kicked a dog. It's Gender Swap. Welcome to Gender Swap, a podcast by two transgender siblings, one of whom is apparently a dog kicker,
I'm literally...
and the other one is going to enjoy ribbing him about this for the foreseeable future. I'm one of your hosts. My name is Mika. My pronouns are she, her.
And the thing is, hi, I'm Stevie. I use he, they pronouns. And the thing is, when I conceived of this earlier, I was like, Mika's gonna call me a dog kicker. And I was like, you don't have to talk about it on podcast. And I was like, yeah, I do. Mika's gonna call me a dog kicker. I fully just brought this upon myself. I could have kept it secret. And this isn't even the first time I've been victimized by a dog in a coffee shop. The last time, it was a very little dog. I walked into the coffee shop and I took out my earbud. They were old, fucked up earbuds. So the little foam piece that keeps it comfy in your ear fell off. I leaned down to pick it up. Oh. This fuck in the quicker than I could bend down to pick it up, a little wiener dog runs up and eats it right in front of me.
Yeah.
Looking up at me, wagging its tail, chewing. I can hear it crunching. And I'm like, because the owner is sitting right there, and I think they're gonna get mad at me for feeding my earbud foam to a dog. No, they had their headphones on. They didn't witness any of it, apparently. And so I'm just looking at the stuff, and I looked at him, and he looked at me, and I was like, bye, buddy. And I went and ordered my latte, and then I was like, fuck, like, great. So that earbud was busted. I did have to replace them.
Have you considered
Yeah.
that perhaps,
Yeah.
maybe, you aren't a dog person?
I really used to be. It's really interesting.
Did you?
When I was a kid, me and Clubber, your dog.
Oh, he was a special case.
He was a lovely puppy.
He got along with everything.
He and I were
Except
laying
cats.
in sunbeams. Correct. Yes, except cats. He and I were laying in sunbeams in the backyard underneath one of the big oak trees together on beautiful summer days. It's extremely fond memories for me. I feel like a little picture book. But yeah, I was like, well, this dog rocks. But honestly, yeah, maybe it was just him. Because I do tend to feel nervous around dogs generally. If they're any bigger than like your dogs,
My dogs are
getting
small.
a little bit nervous.
By the way,
Yeah.
hello, Ripley the Martian in chat.
Hello, everyone. So happy to have you.
So, speaking of things that's Stevie, let's be real, you're not made for.
Oh.
You're not prepared for.
Oh.
And in many ways, could destroy you.
What?
Here comes the news.
Destroy me?
Destroy you.
Okay.
That's right, Stevie. This is a call ahead to a bit I haven't done yet.
Oh, got it.
Because linear time, fuck that noise.
I've seen Arrival, starring Amy Adams and Jeremy Renner.
Good movie.
Starring Amy Adams, let's be honest.
Yeah, Jeremy Renner's really just furniture in that movie.
Very irrelevant. They literally just needed him there because there needed to be a father of the child who was important to her. But the thing is, no, you don't. You don't have to show me the dad. He was boring and annoying in it. Whatever. Anyway, what the hell's going on?
Well, as Ripley just typed in, the terrors that have happened this week are many.
Okay.
Legion.
All right.
Cornucopia. I'm not going to talk about most of them.
Okay. Are we going to talk about good things?
I'm sorry, what?
Are we going to talk about good things then?
Good,
Instead?
good things on the news segment in this, the
Maybe.
year of our Lord 2026.
We haven't had a good news segment since 2021.
God. I miss those days.
We were chilling so hard.
Well, we could just talk about, like, yeah, it rained fish in Texas.
Fuck, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Fish took out the power in Texas. Fuck. Yeah, that was sick.
But yeah,
Good
we
old days.
can't, no, there's nothing like that. Instead, I'm stuck looking at articles from TheGuardian.com. Autistic children are being injected with unapproved stem cell treatments.
Hello. Jesus fucking Christ.
Supported by, drumroll
RFK?
please, guess who supports this shit?
RFK.
You got it, RFK Jr.
Yeah, okay, so injections bad when they give you autism. Vaccines bad, even though they're super heavily researched and peer reviewed.
Yeah, but they can
Random
give you
ass fucker
autism.
injecting stem cells? Whatever. Give it a shot. That's... Alright.
Desperate U.S. parents
Desperate.
are paying up to $20,000 per session
Jesus Christ.
for a procedure that scientists say could be bogus.
Awesome. Great.
I love how libel laws work in the UK.
Yeah.
They can't say this is bullshit.
They have to say, scientists say it could be bullshit.
They've got to couch it just right. But if you read
Just
between
a
the
little.
lines,
They say it's allegedly bullshit. So this is going to give kids cancer or something. I feel really bad about this.
well, autistic children as young as 18 months
Oh my God.
are being injected with human stem cells derived from umbilical cords.
Okay.
In an unproven, and potentially harmful treatments
Yeah.
that scientists warn are proliferating across the U.S. under the active encouragement of the U.S. Health Secretary, Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
It's truly opposite day with this guy. Like, whatever he says, just do the opposite. Honest to fucking God, he's never had a good idea in his life.
I want to kind of point something out that could get me in trouble.
Don't do that.
But yeah, the $20,000 baby juice treatment, as Ripley
Yeah,
put,
y'all were really weird about stem cells when you thought it was made of aborted babies, and you were kind of lying about that whole thing anyway. But now that it's umbilical cord, you're like, it's good, it's because it's against autistic children, it's fine.
it was always umbilical cords.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah,
They just argue in bad faith 100% of the time.
yeah. But anyway, something that I'd like to point out that could possibly get me in trouble, could maybe, perhaps, be controversial,
Okay.
given the children involved in this are not to blame.
Yeah.
But $20,000 per session. This is rich people doing this shit.
This is rich people who don't know how to care for their autistic kids and are
This
hateful
is
and stupid and ableist enough
Rich
to inject them.
motherfuckers
Yeah.
with money to burn.
Paying to
So-
give their kids cancer or something.
Oh, who knows what they're gonna do?
Who knows?
Clinics in
We
Florida.
don't fucking know.
Clinics in Florida, Texas, and other states. I love how Florida and Texas are like the first mentioned.
Yeah, we get singled out. Yeah.
always
We're always at the forefront of some bullshit.
are selling what they bill as regenerative medicine to the families with autistic children who have intensive care needs. Parents who have taken their children through the process talked about their hopes and fears for a therapy that appears to be gaining ground in the U.S. Stevie, when's the last time you saw a doctor? For like a checkup.
For a checkup? Oh,
For a checkup.
God. It's been a few years.
Yeah, it's been a few years for me too.
Yeah, it's been a few years. I had to go for the surgery stuff, but that wasn't just wellness checks, no.
I have insurance,
Yeah.
and I can't afford to see a doctor on the regular unless there is a problem.
Yeah. Damn.
So, saying that it's gaining ground in the U.S., this treatment, painting it like something that's very widespread
really good
is you
point.
don't see the doctor. It might be
a
gaining
really good
ground,
point.
but it is gaining ground among the wealthy.
Among a very small percentage. Yeah.
Yeah. This isn't
That
this isn't
sucks.
some hot new craze sweeping the nation, as it were.
No. God, one case in which it really is finally bad to be born to rich parents.
If you're
Because
autistic.
they have the money to do fucked up science experiments on you. That's crazy.
Okay, true, yeah. But yeah, the procedure. Would you like to know how it's done?
Sure.
First, you sedate the kid with ketamine.
Jesus Christ. Why not?
Then
Just give the kids fucking ketamine. Who cares?
you give them intravenous doses of millions of stem cells,
Oh my God.
shelling out $20,000 per pop. And the families,
10,000's for the ketamine.
$20,000 for each treatment. Yeah, but
I'm saying half of it goes towards the ketamine.
I'm
every
sure the
time.
ketamine's cheaper.
I hope so. I wouldn't know.
Stevie, it's very expensive to put babies in blenders to get stem cells.
It's hard to get people. Listen, the turnover rate's crazy.
You gotta pay them a lot to get that work done.
Fuck. This is so dangerous and so stupid and so malevolent.
You want to hear the stupider part?
Of course.
Families are often advised to return for regular top-ups.
Oh, of
like they're
course.
refilling the gas tank on their autistic child.
Yeah, that's really wild. Calling it top-ups is so gross.
The U.S. Food and Drug Administration, the FDA,
Yeah.
directly cautions parents
Oh my
that
God.
if they're being offered stem cell treatments outside of an approved clinical trial, you are likely being deceived and offered a product illegally.
And then RFK is like, this looks cool as fuck. This is very promising. Keep doing it.
Although the Duke trial, Duke University, whatever,
Okay.
found minimal safety concerns with properly administered stem cell infusions, authorities continue to highlight the potential risk of under-regulated therapies.
Yeah. Also on babies as young as 18 months. Like, there's no fucking way they've tested how it affects someone that young.
It would be unethical.
Yes! You cannot do tests on human subjects like that. So you're doing it now. This is what you're doing.
Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ. Have fun being the fucking guinea pigs for the first human trials of this.
In his 16 months as Secretary of the Department of Health and Human Services within the Trump administration, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has undercut established scientific endeavors. He's fired thousands of federal health officials, dismissed long-standing scientific advisors, defunded $31 million worth of autism-related research,
Yeah.
and attempted to shrink the recommended number of childhood vaccinations.
God, they want to kill kids so fucking bad. They are frothing at the mouth to kill children. Oh my lord.
At the same time, largely unnoticed, he has given his backing to alternative health providers moving to fill in the gap. I'm going to pause. The fuck you mean by unnoticed?
Unnoticed? Aren't you reporting on it?
Everyone I know
Yeah.
knows.
Yeah.
It's hard to be unnoticed when RFK Jr. constantly does like social media posts
Oh, he loves it.
where he's like
he loves
high-fiving Kid
yapping.
Rock over a pile of dead babies.
Yeah.
Like, pretty fucking noticeable.
Yeah, they love yelling about it.
It's so, yeah. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. RFK Jr. is like, I love it. I think it's great. I'm a
Naturally.
big fan.
Yeah,
That's what he sounds like.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
exactly what he
Microsoft
sounds like.
listens
In fact,
Ripley
at,
said
these,
that this is how
at
you
a
get
summit,
Marvel villains.
oh god, there's an annual summit held in San Diego called Autism Health. A leading advocate of stem cell infusions for autistic kids.
You hate autistic kids.
And at the summit last year, RFK Jr. told the audience that your issue is no longer on the fringe.
Oh. What? That's a crazy thing to say.
At this year's gathering in April, he promised to create opportunities that extend across a lifetime and to work with the stem cell providers to drive solutions together.
Someone's paying him. This feels very, I don't know. It feels very obvious. Like, he definitely loves killing kids. But it does also feel like a lobbyist that has something to do with stem cells is also giving him payouts.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No. Because RFK Jr. is rich.
Oh,
RFK Jr. comes from a very rich family.
Very true.
A very rich family that has
Kennedys.
had a lot of power for a very long time.
True. There's always a fuss about them.
He's not doing this for money. he's doing this.
For the love of the game.
Well, he's doing this, Stevie, to protect the ruling class, protect the wealthy. If you fuck up the healthcare for the plebs, there's less plebs able to wield a pitchfork and or torch.
Fair. This is true. We have touched on this before.
We have.
Ripley asked why he's an evil Muppet. He was coming close to Yoda, minus the sentence structure.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's pretty good.
You're asking why he was an evil Muppet? Go look up video of RFK Jr. talking.
They put a guy that sounds like that in charge of health. Exactly.
You may not believe me, but that is what he sounds like. I'm very proud of my impression.
Evil Muppet Yoda, yeah.
But speaking of things we shouldn't be proud of, in fact, we should despise.
Okay.
Did you hear the big news this week? The huge news,
No.
the great news, the big news.
Which news?
MotherJones.com headline: Elon Musk's reward for calling for a race war. He became a trillionaire.
Yeah.
That's right, ladies and gents, boys and ghouls. Elon Musk is the world's first trillionaire.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
You want to hear something wild he said this week?
What did he say this week?
AI's advanced. Very
Okay.
advanced.
Right.
It's so advanced that when AI writes computer programs, it writes the binary directly. It doesn't even need to code. And he's confident that by the end of this year, X, the Everything app, previously known as Twitter, will no longer have any need of human developers.
Okay, this is very bad for the developers, but very good for the rest of us, because the whole website will basically fall apart within maybe 3 days.
I don't think it's going to happen.
No, they're not going to be able to replace people. No.
They're not going to be able to do it.
No,
but
he's
I
doing
don't
this
think
to drive
he's
up
even
their
going to
stock.
like get the chance to try. Like it's not going to happen.
No, he's
but
doing it
if
to drive
it
up the stock.
does, I hope it does.
It'd be a funny fucking downfall.
Oh, it'd be
Fingies
hilarious.
crossed. God, that'd be good. Yeah.
But anyway, I don't know if you know this, but in
know
fucking Belfast a few days ago, Northern Ireland,
Okay. Oh my God. I think I heard about this.
Elon Musk
Yeah.
had been on X and basically incited a massive ongoing white supremacist anti-immigration riots
Jesus fucking
that
Christ.
burned buildings to the ground with people inside, some of which were children.
Holy fuck. And he's not going to get arrested. He's not going to get arrested for that, which is crazy. He's directly responsible for that, and nothing is going to happen about it.
It's appalling. Anyone that is seeking to drive and exploit a situation like this to drive their own political agenda is grievously wrong and doing damage. Labour Party Chair Anna Turley told LBC News on Wednesday in reference to Musk's remarks.
Yeah.
We've seen children and families having to flee their homes on the streets of Belfast last night. On Tuesday nights, rioters reportedly lit buildings and vehicles on fire, broke into and damaged homes, with at least some targeting people of color. In response to the news that a Sudanese refugee with legal status was charged with attempted murder for stabbing and attempting to behead another man on Monday night.
Because, of course, it doesn't matter that the majority of the crime statistics will have to do with white people. The second a single time it's an immigrant, or a single time it's a person of color, and they decide to make a big stink about it. It's insane. It's just complete hypocrisy.
Yeah. And Elon Musk was doing shit like retweeting Tommy Robinson. You don't know who Tommy Robinson is.
No.
Stevie, I want you to imagine a big bag of shit.
Okay, done. That's Tommy Robinson?
Now, this bag of shit
Oh, okay.
is wet,
Oh, all right.
but it's not fresh.
All right.
And it's only warm because it's been left out in the sun for several hours.
That's a bummer. Okay.
That's Tommy Robinson.
Okay.
He is
What's
a
he best known
fascist
for? Oh, that.
piece of shit.
Yeah.
Bag of shit.
Bag of wet shit that's been laid out in the sun for a few hours.
Yes.
Got
He
it.
is fucking awful. And Elon Musk was retweeting Tommy Robinson's posts that were coordinating when and where to hit.
Holy fuck. He's literally retweeting battle plans to do racially motivated hate crimes.
He also posted a bunch of shit about how awful immigrants are.
Of course.
At
Oh
one
my
point, he
god. Oh my
posted
god. Oh
whether
my
you
god. Sorry, he's also an immigrant, and it's just so ugh.
No, he's not. He's white.
Right, I forgot.
He posted, whether you choose violence or not, violence is coming for you and you either fight back or die.
That's insane.
During the violence, he posted, "This is the way."
Oh my god.
In response to Rupert Lowe, a right-wing member of parliament vowing that his party, Restore Britain, will aim to prosecute officials and politicians who knowingly placed dangerous third world savages in our
That's
communities.
insane. Holy fuck, that's insane. That is so fucking racist. Holy shit. That is so fucking racist.
I mean, it is, but it's also peak British. Let's not be...
Very, very British.
Like, I apologize to all of our British viewers and listeners out there,
I'm sorry.
y'all got a history. And sometimes you live down to it, or at least your leaders do.
Yeah. Well, if they're listening to the podcast, they already know that.
Yeah. Thank you for sticking with us. I know we
Yeah.
talk a lot of shit. But speaking of talking a lot of shit, Stevie,
What? Wait, what?
we got to move on
Okay.
because there are really important things I want to talk about.
Such
And
as?
before I get to the third thing, which isn't a headline, it's just a collection of things I have collected about something that happened. Stevie, I want to ask you to describe for the audience what you see on the screen here.
Oh boy. Okay. I think this is the UFC Claw, isn't it? It's the wrestling ring on the front lawn of the White House. Is that stadium seating surrounding it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
That's great.
Now, for those of you who are listening at some far point in the future, who may not know what's going on, this year is the 250th anniversary of the USA, or what would become the USA, putting out the Declaration of Independence. We're all like, ew, we don't like it that there is a ruling class of white guys with a shit ton of money controlling what we do over in Europe. We want local white guys with a shit ton of money controlling what everybody can
Yeah.
do over here.
Yeah, we want it to be our white guys.
We don't want foreign white guys. No, we want domestic white guys with a shit ton of money that own people to decide
Yeah.
what happens.
So so of course this is where the United States is, 250 years later.
That's right, Stevie, 250 years later, and there is a UFC ring on the grounds of the White House covered in corporate logos, advertisements for Polymarket, Bud Light, Dodge Ram, Monster Energy Drink,
Wow.
That's right,
Wow,
girls.
it's a capitalist utopia.
All you trans women out there who enjoy your pink monsters,
Sucks.
you gotta ditch them.
That sucks.
We still have Red Bull,
liked
at least.
Monster. Yeah, Red Bull's good. Damn.
But yeah, all that is on the White House grounds ahead of a series of mixed martial arts fights scheduled for Sunday, today,
Oh my god, today!
in honor of, guess what it's in honor of?
Isn't it Trump's birthday?
President Donald John Trump's 80th birthday.
Oh, God, he's so fucking old.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
he's
and
been
also
trying to
America's
conflate the two
250,
events.
but that doesn't fucking matter because Donald Trump.
He's trying to make them the same event. He wants this whole thing to be celebrating him, which is why no one wants to fucking do it, buddy.
The Las Vegas-based Ultimate Fighting Championship company, whose chief executive is an ally of the president,
Naturally.
of course, will stage the 7-fight card that has drawn curiosity, outrage, a legal challenge, and lots of money. A legal
challenge.
Gods, I love the legal challenges. One of the legal challenges about what Trump is doing to the White House, about the bunker after he demolished an entire wing.
His wife's wing, yeah.
That challenge finally got through the courts like a week ago, despite the fact they've been working on this shit for over a year. Already tore down.
This whole thing's gone already. The whole thing's gone. They just kind of went ahead and did that.
Building, you know, the bunker.
They're
and
literally
shit.
just like, I was gonna say better ask forgiveness than ask permission, but they don't ask for forgiveness either. Better
like
to
the
just
court-
do it, I guess.
But like the court ruled a couple of weeks ago, you can't do that.
Right. So what are you gonna do about it?
Idiot.
So what are you gonna do about it?
The building's gone.
It's gone.
Like they've already begun building the bunker ballroom. Like,
I was gonna say the ballroom bunker is already underway.
so
Sorry.
I'm looking forward to the legal challenges to Trump's 80th birthday bash / America's 250th whatever
Those will go through in
to
about 2
finally get
months.
through the courts just before Inauguration Day 2029.
Yeah. It's yeah. We'll finally get a verdict on it.
But yeah, the organization led
ridiculous.
by Dana White, who delivered primetime speeches for Trump at the last 3 Republican national conventions,
Good Lord.
is expecting over 65,000 fans at the 2-day festival on the Ellipse beginning Saturday. The event reportedly cost $60 million.
Oh my God.
My ear fell off. Oh well.
That's a lot.
Cost $60 million, according to a government court filing. VIP sponsorship packages, including a chance to sit cage side under the claw on the lawn, what's often referred to as the People's House, could cost you a very people-like,
No.
for the masses price tag
Pretty unworking class.
of $1.5 million.
That's so fucking insane. So it's just going to be one big audience full of shitty rich people who support Trump, all in one place at the same time.
Stevie, would you like to see what was going on yesterday right outside
Yes,
the White
I would.
House?
Yes, I would. Show me the circus. Oh, God.
I've
Oh,
got
God.
a video over here off to the side. I'm going to press play.
Oh, that's incredible.
Actually, I'm going to mute that real fast. Don't want a copyright strike. But that is...
I love what I'm seeing.
dirt bikes, jumping ramps, doing flips next to the fountain.
That is something I would see, I fear, at the county fair. Cool guys on bikes, jumping ramps.
Stevie,
they are
that
doing good
shit
flips, though.
Is absolutely empire in decline.
This is our circus? This is our bread and circus? They ain't even giving us the bread. And that's the circus we get?
Well, to put it another way, a reporter that I follow named Laura Jadid, we've talked about her before. She's the one that applied for ICE, didn't fill out half the forms, didn't send in like any of her background information, and then got a call a month later with her start date.
Oh, God.
And if they had even done like a Google search of her name,
yeah, they would have found out.
They would know, oh shit, she's anarchist.
This is a reporter. This is an anarchist reporter. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, okay.
As Laura put, because she went yesterday to check out the fuck is going on. Hello and welcome to day 1 of the UFC Freedom 250 Fan Fest. Yeah, that's what we're calling it.
All right.
A thing that is happening on the White House lawn. The bread is beer, and the beer costs $12.
Damn.
Romans got theirs for free, but the circus is, as you can see, everywhere.
I love that I was not the only one to make the bread and circus analogy. Wow, the bread is beer and it costs $12.
Yep, the bread is beer and it costs $12, and
just a bunch of drunken rich people. Oh my god, that looks
it
awful.
Is
oh
bunch
god, of white people.
That is a pasty fucking crowd we're seeing.
A lot of ball caps.
A lot of ball caps, a lot of wraparound shades, a lot of chin strap beards.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
A lot of guys who I'm sure if you talk to them, you'd find out that their dad owns a dealership.
Yeah.
Or they themselves.
That's a lot of t-shirts and ball caps.
Own the dealership. There was also a giant projector screen showing TP USA commercials on a loop every 10 minutes.
That's crazy. That's really... Ugh.
The official celebration of America at the People's House had a giant screen of fascist propaganda.
Yeah.
Brought to you by the organization previously headed by the world's most top-heavy lawn sprinkler.
Yep. Wow, okay, that sucks.
Would you like to know what activities you could do to participate in while hanging out at the White House at
there were
the
activities?
UFC America Fan Fest 250, Donald Trump's 80th birthday, big bonanza?
This was just a county fair.
No, it wasn't.
They got cornhole?
No.
Tell me the activities.
Stevie, this isn't a county fair kind of thing. This is a stupidly rich guy conception of what a county fair is.
Yeah,
something
that's
the
a good way to
stupidly
put
rich
it.
guys have never been to.
It's a simulacrum.
There was a booth where you could get a picture with the championship UFC belt.
Okay, very gaudy. Jesus.
As Lord Jadid pointed out, the ultimate participation trophy.
Yep. Yeah, good way to put it.
Which, by the way, follow her on Blue Sky. She's good at what she does.
Yeah.
There was a tent for the Secret Service that was recruiting.
Oh, my lord.
You could go to the Secret Service tent and apply, I guess, to protect the big wet boy and all his friends.
Yeah, none of you are getting calls back.
And you know what you'd get for signing your name down so they could...
A hat?
Decide where that... No, Stevie, a hat, please.
Entry into a raffle for a Dodge Ram?
Why does anyone want a hat when you can have a towel? An official United States Secret Service towel that is black, has their little badge star thing on it, and with the slogan, duty, loyalty, and courage.
Jessica, you simply must go get my CIA jerk-off towel. No, I won't finish without my Secret Service jerk-off towel. Quickly.
No, you said CIA first. Not CIA, Secret Service, different group.
Well, I replaced it with Secret Service, my bad. Duty, loyalty, courage. Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mentioned Dodge Ram.
Oh, yeah.
Was also a sponsor.
Is there a raffle?
In case you weren't sure if Dodge Ram was a sponsor.
Oh.
They had a Dodge Ram crashing into half of an octagon as a display. They had a Dodge Ram lifted up in the air. They had a Dodge Ram with open doors so you could take selfies in the Dodge Ram.
You can pretend to have access to luxury. Wowie. Okay.
So this is the Dodge Ram going through half an octagon, whatever.
Okay.
And
so
this
ugly.
is the Dodge Ram up in the air in case you want to look at its underside for some reason.
That's the underside of a car isn't that cool or pretty.
It's honestly the least interesting part, in my
Yeah. It really is.
Then you have the Dodge Ram where everyone's taking pictures in the Dodge Ram, almost as though they were Dodge Ram owners.
It's such a fantasy.
Driving Dodge Rams.
This is very embarrassing to me.
One of the official sponsors of the UFC Fan Fest America 250th anniversary Donald John Trump 80th
Fan
birthday
Fest.
bash bonanza at the
Yeah.
People's House.
At the people's house.
At the People's House. And do you know what else Dodge Ram had that they were just giving away?
What?
Towels, Stevie. They had Dodge Ram towels.
What's up with all the jerk off towels?
Stevie, if you're a fascist, walking around was arguably the most blatant example of a private corporation with state power partnership, the thing
Yeah.
that is the basis of fascism.
Yeah.
Where state power begins working almost entirely for the benefit of the corporations instead of the people. If you're a chud wandering amongst all these glittering displays, you'll need a towel to clean yourself off.
They really are creaming their jeans walking around. Also, I'm glad that Twitch Automod is doing his job, but I did immediately approve the message it held that said they are all jerking off to Trump in those stands. I tried to flag it because of jerking off. No, I said it first. You're allowed. You're allowed to talk about jerking off in the chat.
Yeah, if anything, we encourage people talking about jerking off in the chat. But anyway, moving
Please.
on.
What is
there's
that?
a picture of one of the beer cups.
That's very little.
That's $14 apparently.
That's very little.
$14, Stevie.
Oh my god, this whole thing's a scam.
And because it's UFC and you've got a lot of wannabe big wet boys just like the president who want to show how manly, strong they are.
Is that a strength test?
How virile. They had strength testing machines of 2 flavors. One that you punch.
Yeah.
To show how strong you are at punching.
Right.
And the second one had to do with open hand slapping. Because
What's going on here?
Dana White, the head of UFC, whatever, has been pushing for a new combat sport.
Slapping?
Slapping, yes. It's where you have 2 grown-ass men who are very big stand in front of each other and then taking turns slapping each other in the face as hard as they can until one of them passes out.
Okay. Listen. they're gonna call me a transgender pervert for it. But you bitches are doing weird niche fetish stuff over there. That you construct intricate rituals through which to touch the skin of other men. Barbara Kruger, you were so right. Okay, yeah, sorry. So is that what we were doing over here?
Stevie.
Yeah.
It is, for lack of a better way of describing it, an activity for people that aren't quite nimble enough to be a boxer, but really want to get CTE.
They're just itching to get those ears boxed.
They want that brain damage, Stevie.
Wow.
They want the kind of brain damage that later in life encourages you to become a family annihilator.
Yeah. The stats are going up on that. Well, thank God for Dana.
They also apparently had a giant Western sausage for sale. This is the sign for the giant Western sausage.
What's up with the fucking homoeroticism at this event?
Yum, yum, yum. Look at that. So
They
tasty.
loaded that shit up with like large cut peppers and onions and stuff.
And not like a lot,
Is that zucchini?
just a sprinkling.
No, that looks like a lot to me, to be honest.
Oh, that's
I don't know
not
if that
nearly
looks
enough.
bad.
It's not
Those veggies
nearly
do look too
enough.
big, though. Veggies look too big to me.
But, yeah, also, I forgot to mention, they did the weigh-in for it
Oh, yeah.
in front of the Lincoln Memorial.
I was so hoping you were going to say the Lincoln Memorial. And they said, all right, now get naked and stand on the scale in front of Abe.
No,
All right,
they
smile for
weren't
the
naked.
camera.
They were wearing suits or whatever, but...
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But,
That's Looney Tunes.
real quick,
Yeah.
before I completely slide out of the news segment into the next one I want to do, I want
Okay.
to briefly sneak in a tiny segment that's kind of news, but also
Then I get to do mine.
kind of about assholes.
Oh.
Stevie, buddy,
Yeah?
what group of people do I hate more than any other?
Fascists.
Bingo. What state has probably per capita the most fascists doing the most fascist shit?
I don't know.
I'll help you out. Texas.
Oh, unfortunately, that was the one that came to mind. Yeah, okay, I should have gone with my gut
Well,
there.
the Texas GOP had a convention
All right.
earlier this week, a few days ago, and as part of it decided it'd be really cool if they went ahead and brought in an elephant, a live elephant being the symbol of the Republican Party, and trotted it out
That's animal cruelty.
amongst the worst people you could possibly think of.
Oh, this poor animal.
And Stevie, thankfully somebody was there with a camera to capture the moment. The elephant, in all of its majestic splendor,
Did it poo-poo?
strolled out onto the convention floor. He's got a banner on that says Unity Drive.
Please start pissing. Oh, let's go. Let's give it up for a pissing elephant.
The elephant pissed all over the floor.
The second it was brought out among the people, it pissed all over the floor. That's sick.
Reportedly, the smell was so bad
Oh, no.
that people were like gagging and having to leave the area.
That's awesome. And it looked like it was coming out from Greg Abbott's name. Then that was a neat touch.
That was a neat touch, yeah.
That's a good touch, elephant.
But yeah, that was the real quick. Look at this asshole.
That was very
I
quick.
want to shoehorn in there.
I was impressed.
Stevie, I hear
Yeah.
tell you have a segment you want to talk about.
Yes, I do. Let's meander. Let's saunter. I want to have some fun, Mika. Are you into fun?
You didn't have fun talking about the UFC Fan Fest 250th America anniversary, Donald John Trump 80th birthday bash bonanza on the lawn of the People's White House, etc. You didn't think that was fun?
So, you know, it is fun.
They had motorbikes.
Talking about people who died. Let's go over to Stevie's playground.
Stevie's playground.
Okay, welcome to the exit poll. We're gonna rank last words of famous people. I got these mostly from historydefined.com and Reader's Digest today. I feel like I have some well-known ones in here. I'm not sure, but I sent you both a link to the tier list and the PDF PowerPoint that I created for you.
Okay, I am opening those up right now. I just gotta close a bunch of stuff. Okay. So, we are talking about the last words of famous people who died.
And then ranking them.
And then ranking them. And I can't help but notice you're starting off with Marie Antoinette.
I am.
An individual that had a lot of things attributed to her that she did not say.
True. Extremely true.
And the quote here is, "Pardon me, sir,
notorious.
for I did not... For I did it not on purpose."
Oh, there we go. Okay, good.
This was the deposed French lady apologizing to the executioner on her scaffold in 1793 after she accidentally stepped on his foot while on her way to the guillotine.
I think that if this was attributed to her by somebody else, they would have made it something a lot nastier, given how rotted they were about her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they would have done something sympathetic. Like, that, this just, like, bums me out. I'm not gonna lie. This one just bums me out.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't usually do this.
Is this a middle?
I'm going to drop her in slot 6.
I have finally compelled her to put something in a middle slot. Why is he already out?
I don't know why that one's already there. But yeah, we're gonna put her there for right now.
Okay. I think that's a fair slot.
The next one, which is
I provide a lot of context on these quotes, sorry.
apparently a quote by Jack Daniel, the guy who made the very famous whiskey. The liquor businessman was said to have kicked his safe in frustration when he couldn't remember the code, which resulted in an infection that started from his toes and spread through his entire body. When succumbing to the infection, Jack Daniels showed that whiskey was a longtime companion and a death wish. And his quote was, "One last drink, please."
What a dumb fucking way to die. Of an infection? Because you stubbed your toe so hard because you were pissed off? That's awesome.
Here's the thing. Funny way for this fucker to go out.
Really funny.
I absolutely do not believe that was what he said.
No. They had that planned in advance. I'm not gonna lie, this one kind of radicalized me to your POV on these. I was like, he knew for years that he needed that kind of shit to be his last word.
It was like his head of marketing.
Yes. Oh, you're so right. You're
And the head
so
of
right.
marketing
They put
was
this in the
like,
press
"Hey."
release.
So what were his last words? And then like the nurse, whoever was taking care of him, was like,
God help me.
his last words were, "God damn it, Martha, the bedpan's full." And then the marketing guy's like, "We can't put that on copy."
No, that will not do for the obituary.
We can't put that in
obits
the
don't like
advertisements.
They won't let us say "God damn it" in the newspaper.
I mean, we could put in some asterisks, but still.
Yeah. Not as fun and flavorful as One Last Drink, please.
Yeah, that shit. That's 10. That's going in
Fake as
spot
fuck?
10. That is bullshit.
Okay, I can accept that. I think that's completely fair.
All right, our next one is from George Patton, big famous U.S. general. They even made a movie about him in the 1970s.
They did.
George Patton was a general of the United States Army who played a significant role in defeating the Nazis in Europe. In December 1945, he suffered a fatal car crash that left him paralyzed. He later lost his life to complications and injuries from the crash in the same month.
And his last words were?
His last words were, "This is a hell of a way to die."
Not gonna lie, I kind of do believe that, because if I had fought in World War II and defeated the Nazis and then I died not doing that, really? I survived all of that bullshit and I died in a car crash?
No.
What? Which part?
He didn't fight in World War II.
Listen, I pulled this from historydefined.com.
No,
I'm sorry.
He sat behind a desk and told other people where to fight and die.
So they were calling him a strategist?
He's a general, Stevie. That's what they do. They
Really?
don't fight. They tell other people where to go and die.
Huh. But did they make a big deal out of him by calling him a good strategist or something? They're like,
They made a big deal. They're talking about how it's his brilliant strategies that helped win the war, blah, 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 all this shit. Okay. And hey, real talk.
Yeah.
No.
The Russians kind of got the Nazis.
The USSR did all the heavy lifting, motherfucker.
I was like, I'm pretty sure. Okay, do you want to go ahead and put this one at number 10? Do you believe he said that?
Do I believe that a World War II general with such a massive mythos built up around him that they made a movie out of him starring George C. Scott in the 1970s. Do I believe that he actually said something as cool and heroic sounding and tough?
It is tough.
As that's a hell of a way to go? Fuck no. In fact, you know what? No. They're both tied. Fuck you.
They're
are going on the
so
same
funny.
tier.
You're
Jack
double
Daniels
tens.
and Patton, same tier.
No, you cannot double 10. Jack Daniels is better than the other guys. Put Jack Daniels on 9. I'm right. You said...
Arguably, they're both mass murderers.
That is such a woke take. You're kind of... Yeah.
Woke?
No, I
Stevie,
agree.
I'm just
Well, I think
pointing to body counts.
No, I am. I'm like, that's such a good point, though. Like, if you have alcoholism and then, like, you're sending a lot of people to, like, specific places to die in the war, yeah, I'm like, no, I see why you say that. But it does also make you sound like a raging lefty. But I do also see what you're saying, yeah. I do
was
still agree.
also the guy that was like, let's go firebomb Dresden, a city in Germany that had no military,
Yeah, he was like,
anything,
let's just go do
really.
civilian murder. Oh, man.
They intentionally dropped fuel bombs that didn't ignite. They just spread gasoline and petroleum all over the city.
God.
And then they dropped the incendiary bombs, which ignited it, creating a literal firestorm, a fire tornado.
That's terrifying.
Raging hot enough and white enough, it was said to have stripped the flesh from anyone who's got near it within seconds.
You're not compelling me to put Jack Daniels on the same level as him. I'm sorry. That doesn't change my opinion on it. I think, yeah, Patton, like, it does sound like he kind of sucks. Yeah, that sounds bad to me. I'm still putting Jack Daniel above that.
So you're still putting Jack Daniels.
Oh my God. Go ahead and tell me about the evils of alcoholism
guy who's pushing
real quick.
alcohol and selling it. A guy who was arguably, if not responsible for, encouraged alcoholism among not just people within his lifetime, but after, for decades
Mika,
and decades.
This is a temperance ass take. This is a prohibition era take. You are literally doing the thing of yucky blucky alcohol is what's making the men hit their wives. You are doing fucking temperance bullshit, and you have a liquor cabinet. Do not take this fucking stance on podcast because it is disingenuous.
I'm not doing a temperance thing, Stevie.
I don't think that by creating alcohol, it's inherently
His
pushing.
goal was to sell as much booze as possible.
Is that not the case for every alcohol company?
That is the case for every alcohol company.
Okay, so what is your plan for making the alcohol industry more moral? Home stills only?
Well, it's simple. We ban all advertising.
Okay.
The only advertising you should see for liquor is in the liquor store on the bottle.
Okay,
No ads.
that's not a bad idea.
No ads, no print ads, no TV ads, no streaming just before your YouTube video.
Didn't they ban cigarette ads?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, you don't get cigarette commercials.
You used to.
You used to. Yeah, they used to have it in fucking
They had it within
Flintstones.
my lifetime, Stevie. I remember seeing commercials for Camel cigarettes.
Man, that camel looked so cool.
Very
Fuck, they made
phallic
the camel look
nose.
so cool. Very. Yeah, there was
But
a vibe
no,
about
my
him.
point being, in terms of scale of body count,
Yeah,
arguably Jack Daniels is worse.
but whose last words were worse? That's what we're ranking.
They're both pretty fucking awful.
Okay, move on.
This is a quote from Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison, for those of you who may or may not remember,
They were really editorial.
was a motherfucker who liked to steal inventions and
Motherfucker and a
patent
thief.
them before the people that had designed them.
Elon Musk ass move.
Yes.
Yeah, stole from Nikola Tesla, then Elon stole from Nikola Tesla.
Do you know why the film industry was in California?
Well, I'm guessing it has something to do with him now.
To get the fuck away from him, because if anybody's set up on the East Coast, this New Jersey motherfucker would try to sue the shit out of them, claiming he owned the rights to every movie or film
Because
ever
they use
made
light and
because
cameras?
it was his invention, which it
That is
wasn't.
so
He
fucking
stole it.
crazy. That is so fucking insane. Oh my god, what a loser.
He
Yeah,
also
they editorialized the
electrocuted an
fucking-
elephant.
Yeah, he did, and I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I need to have words about a lot of these, but I didn't expect you to start so early with Jack Daniels. Like, I figured you have a little bit to say there, but I didn't expect you to go off on a whole thing about that one. And then Patton, I'll admit, was a bit of a surprise. I should have guessed that something would be up because he was an older white guy. But Thomas Edison, I figured you'd have a lot to say. Also, I didn't know he looked like that. I don't know what I thought he looked like.
Yeah, he looks like an asshole.
He does look like he looks British.
He's not.
I know, but
He's
he does
a piece
have a
of
British
shit
face.
from New Jersey.
Piece of shit from New Jersey, then. He looks
Anyway,
very self-satisfied.
Thomas Edison apparently looked out a window and said what he saw while slipping in and out of consciousness. For decades, he focused solely on machines, wires, and the tireless pursuit of invention.
Theft.
Wrong!
Theft.
For decades,
Pursuit
he
of other
focused
people's
on
inventions.
lawyers, litigation. And-
Yeah.
Oh, and not a little bit of murder. Big
the
on
fuck was he
strike
murdering?
busting, loved the Pinkertons, and
Yeah.
was
God, they were
known
violent.
for having his competitors have accidents befall them.
Oh, kind of Boeing whistleblower style.
Yeah. Anyway,
Troubling.
the light bulb and the phonograph earned him global fame, both of which he stole.
They
But
were
on his
really-
deathbed, he didn't name a single device.
They were slobbing on his fucking knob for this.
And the thing that he apparently said on his deathbed, gazing out the window, it is very beautiful out there. I would bet my entire 401k that the last sentence out of his mouth contained at least 2 or 3 slurs.
He was a rotted man. I don't think he said something that sentimental.
He did not. He
slipping in and out
absolutely
of
did not. If he said anything, he was probably screaming at the housekeeper.
Yeah. I'm not going to give him the grace of assuming he was saying something niceys. Sorry, a lot of these photos are black and white men. My bad.
Yeah, it was hard to tell, but yeah, Edison, he's going in 10.
Deserved. They're making you more and more mad. This one is lame.
Oh, Nathan Hale.
Mm-hmm.
I know Nathan Hale.
Mm-hmm.
Nathan Hale was a school teacher and spy who died at 21.
That's so
The
young.
British government hanged Hale after he was captured during an unsuccessful espionage mission in 1776.
Bro, you didn't even need to do espionage at that point. They were literally about to pull away. We were literally about to declare independence. Dude, get home.
Yeah, but the British weren't going to leave. So anyway, at the time, many believed he was quoting a line from Cato, a famous play in the 18th century, and the line Nathan Hale said, the 21-year-old
They did talk like that back
who
then.
took it upon himself to spy.
They didn't even tell him to?
Here's the thing, Stevie.
Oh, you can't admit if you told
Most of the founding fathers at the time that they declared independence were between the ages of 20 and 35.
They were young as fuck. Wasn't Ben Franklin the oldest one there?
Oh, yeah.
He was 40-something, I think.
No, he was in his 60s.
At the time? What's this old man doing hanging out with all these college kids?
Here's the thing.
What's this old fuck
Benjamin
hanging out with all
Franklin
these university
was
students?
the old guy that hangs out with the college kids, but still fucks. Ben Franklin was real big on fucking around. Ben Franklin figured out that when he went to France to try to get them to help with the revolution, if he wore a dopey fucking fur hat, like he was some kind of like frontiersman or whatever,
Oh my God.
he would get so much French poon.
That's crazy. He said, "Yeah, I just put on one of those little raccoon hats, and then it was just."
He's
French
like, yeah,
ladies
this is what we all wear over there, and all the French women were like,
Ooh la la.
Mon Dieu, my basement, she is flooded.
Mais oui. Yeah, that's insane. Good for him, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, there's other things about him. I'm not going to get into him. We'll talk about him later.
We're talking about Nathan Hale.
But Nathan Hale, I'm putting at number 7 because
You don't care for the patriotism.
it's not just that I don't care for the patriotism and all that. It's pointless. Like,
Yeah.
why did he?
It's such a stupid ass.
He was just some dumb shit in his early 20s.
Yeah. Had apparently not heard that they were already sort of working at the Independence. Like, we don't need any more spy deets. We're good.
Oh, no. They needed spies at the time. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, they did?
Yes.
In 1776?
Yeah. That's when you declare independence. That's when you say, fuck you, we want you out. The fighting has not started yet.
Okay. I guess I'm just trying to figure out what the spy's purpose is. I mean, he didn't do what he was supposed to do anyway. He just did not do a very good job. He got captured
caught
during an unsuccessful mission. And these weren't even his words. People thought he was quoting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, whatever. Next person is Cicero, who was a highly influential Roman statesman who died in 43 BCE. His death came on the heels of a hit-out attempt by Mark Antony during the heated power struggle that greeted the death of Julius Caesar. After his failed attempt to flee, Cicero gave in to his assassins as they confronted him. According to Forgotten Justice, Cicero stuck out his head so his killers could strike faster and get it over with. It was at this moment that he gave his last words: "There is nothing proper about what you're doing, soldier, but do try to kill me properly."
I do kind of believe that the Romans were talking like this. I kind of do.
I believe he said that.
Yeah.
Because that's a line that soldier and the other soldiers around them take back to like head HQ, back to base, and they're like, will you believe what this motherfucker said to me?
That's crazy. They were like, and then he said, at least do it right. But ooh, I swung that sword so fucking hard.
He said, and then he's like, you could at least try to kill me correctly. So you know what I did? I fucked it up intentionally. Made that shit last, bitch ass motherfucker.
Yeah, I think you're totally right. Because those are bitchy last words. I love it. I love that.
And Stevie, we all love bitchy last words. He gets the #1 spot.
Let's fucking go. This one was fascinating to me.
Oh, the next one's fascinating. Okay. This next one is Joan Crawford.
Notoriously evil, I fear.
Evil?
Very troubled. She was pretty abusive to her kids. She had her own shit going on as well. I listen.
Hurt people.
Yes, that's a very apt way to put it. Yes, She did terrorize the people around her, but she had a rough go of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Joan Crawford, reports show that Crawford spoke these words to a maid who wanted to offer prayers on her deathbed. It appeared the renowned actress was against having religious rites performed in her last moments. Now, whether Crawford was against the Christian faith in her lifetime is conjecture, but she was said to identify as a Christian Scientist in her last years. An aggregation of the various stories favors the view that the Golden Age star only wanted to transition to the afterlife without any supernatural help. And apparently her last words were, "Damn it, don't you dare ask God to help me."
She said, "I will do it myself." That's kind of hard. That's cold.
It's a good line.
That's a good line.
If I could offer notes, not that she's able to take them now, but if I were to offer
she would have
notes,
in life.
And she would have in life, was maybe instead of saying, "Don't you dare ask God to help me," spice it up with something along the lines of, "God's never bothered to help me before.
That is the vibe.
Why would he now?"
That is 110% the vibe I get from that. She's like, "Hey, he won't help now. Don't bother." Like, damn. Or she's like, "I don't even want his help now." So still below the Roman statesman. Okay. Pretty good.
Because again, that's a good line.
Yeah.
And also a line I believe she said.
Oh, yes.
Because it is not flattering.
No. No, it is not. Sorry, this guy's painting is crazy. They did him dirty.
George Jacques Danton. After years of struggle as a lawyer and a leading figure in the French Revolution, George Jacques Danton lost his life to the same bloody regime that he helped build. It was called the Terror.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sources record that he was guillotined in 1794, and before the execution, George quipped at the executioner as he said his last words, which was, "Show my head to the people. It is well worth seeing."
You little dick.
I bet he did say that.
You think?
Oh, yeah.
It's like a little bitchy. A little bitchy.
I don't remember who it was in the French Revolution. But there were two guys who were executed on the same day.
Okay.
Who were lifelong enemies. Fucking hated each other with a burning passion.
Okay.
One of them gets the chop first. His head lands in the basket. They're knocking out so many people that they don't empty the basket after every kill.
You have to see your enemy's head below. That's crazy.
His worst enemy in life was the execution immediately after.
Oh my god.
They chopped his head off. His head lands in the basket, right next to the person he hated the most.
Yeah.
When they went to empty the basket, they could not pull the heads apart apart.
Oh,
Because
that's
the
so
second
good.
guy's head had bitten the nose of the first one, and his jaw was locked, so they could not pry them.
That's awesome. That's crazy. That has to be a myth. That's fucking
Multiple
badass.
accounts.
God, that's so cool. That's so fucked up. I love that.
Can you imagine hating someone that bad?
You're like, all right, they're getting ready to bring the thing down, and you go, and you're just hoping rigor mortis will make your jaw clamp down in death.
Like, no, Stevie. Like,
that's some vengeful.
you are
ghostly
getting
shit.
executed by a political regime that's killed all your friends, probably a lot of your family, and has stripped you of your worldly possessions and wealth.
But they got your enemy first.
But that motherfucker you hate more than anything.
And you know what I'm maddest about? Him.
Him.
Listen, they were beheading so many damn people in the French Revolution. I don't doubt that some of these were strange cases.
There were a
I'm
few.
interested in your opinion on the following one. Where do you think this
I'll put that
ranks?
guy at 3, by the way. Just, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think you liked him that much.
It's a funny line.
Okay. It is funny.
Particularly coming from someone who is as striking as his portrait portrays.
He's got a hell of a forehead.
He's got a hell of a chin.
That also. Yeah.
Honestly, it would not surprise me to find out that he is an ancestor of Charlie Kirk, given the face-to-skull ratio on display here.
That's what it is. That's the uncanny bit about it. Yeah. Do you think this next one is for real?
This is Karl Marx. His last words are often compared to the tenor of Joan Crawford's parting words, especially considering that they both spoke in frustration at their housekeeper. Marx retorted when asked to share his last thoughts. And he said, "Last words are for fools who haven't said enough."
Pretty good.
It's a good line.
Pretty good.
It's a good line.
I think he planned it.
I don't think he said it.
Oh, okay. Do you think that they just didn't get him down and then they came up with that to replace the ones that no one heard?
Because Karl Marx was fucking notorious for never shutting the fuck up.
Oh, he had a lot on his
If you
mind.
get the chance, read his letters and some of the smaller essays and things, because most of what he wrote wasn't really about communism. He was engaged in 19th century flame wars with other people he disagreed with.
He's on the forums. He's in
He
the
was
chats.
a fucking poster.
That is so good. That is really good. So
I
you
don't
think
think he said that.
you think under no circumstances would he ever have said, "I've spoken enough"?
No, he would keep going.
That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah. I do think that, like, friends or family were like, "We'll say he said this."
Yeah.
It sounds good.
It's funny. It does sound good.
It sounds good. I'll put that one number 4. That's fine.
Yeah.
And our final one, which is from Donald O'Connor, who was a performer who died on September 27th, 2003. And his last words were, "I'd like to thank the Academy for my Lifetime Achievement Award that I will eventually get."
The award, of course, that's awarded posthumously when they decided retroactively that you did do a good job after all.
And I'll put that one number 5.
It feels fair. It feels middle of the road. I'm like, that's very tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah.
Very planned, I think.
Yeah.
That's no way that was his last words.
These were not his last words.
His very last words? No. Maybe his last Twitter post.
Yes.
But not his last words.
Honestly, that's kind of how I started looking at these. These are just final posts. They're not even the real last words.
It's their final message to the world. It's the last thing they wanted everyone to hear from them.
Because you know, the most common last words are something along the lines of, ah, shit.
I think that was the Mark Twain one, where his last words were actually, ah, fuck, because they administered morphine or something and it hurt. And he had really good last words otherwise. I hope I'm not misremembering, but I think it was Mark Twain.
Yeah.
Just, ah, fuck. That's really funny. I think these are pretty fair rankings overall.
No, I think they are great. I think they're fantastic rankings overall. But you know what, Stevie?
What?
We've got to move past those dead things.
We are at an hour 22. Are you sure?
This will be quick.
Okay.
And
I want to
we've
see
got to
because you did
talk
actually
about
show
some
the
other
JPEGs.
dead things.
Yay! Hit me.
Stevie, we're going to hop into the Winnebago.
Oh,
That we
have
used
we have a Winnebago?
to drive around. Yeah, we got a Winnebago. Did you not see the Winnebago I had parked out front?
No, I
When we
walked
were
to
at
the
Stevie's playground. I was like, hey,
No,
we're getting that after this.
no, I was too busy being on the spinny guy, the one with the bars you stand on and then it spins around.
Oh, gotcha.
Makes you queasy. Yeah,
Well,
that's what I was doing during the rankings.
if I can
But yeah, we're in
find
the Winnebago and we're going to what?
Yeah, we're hopping in the Winnebago. And we are going to pop on over to Dinosaur Corner.
Dinosaur Corner, roar. Dinosaur Corner, roar.
Yay.
Stevie, I want to show you a picture of a guy.
You accidentally showed a real quick flash of your browser earlier, so I got a quick sneak peek, and I was like, who's that? And then you switched it back. So I was really briefly enchanted. Who is it?
My bad. I did not mean to do that. I'm going to flip this over. This is a dinosaur. This is a feathered dinosaur. This is a feathered dinosaur
Arms?
with single claw on its forearms that are very tiny, basically vestigial.
Invisible. That looks like no arms on it. What's the claw for?
Stevie, that is the Mononychus. Do you know what Mononychus means? One
Mono
claw.
is one? Oh, okay.
Anyway,
guessed.
it's an extinct genus of theropod dinosaur from the late Cretaceous period. Lived in Mongolia.
Cool.
Hell yes. Around 70 million years ago.
Freaking feathered.
It was small.
It looked pretty
Only
little. It
about
had
a meter in height, which for those of you using America's best measuring system, that would be 3.3 feet.
Okay, so it's about a yard tall. A little over a yard tall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other characteristics include a fused wrist bones, similar to that of birds,
Oh.
and a keeled breastbone. It differed
keeled
from
breastbone.
it differed from close relatives, Shibuya and Parvicursor, and I'm gonna bring up Shibuya real quick
Please.
because this was actually the other one I was originally looking for.
Okay. So you found this one in the course of that?
I found this one in the course of that because this one also, it's a bad image. You can't really tell that well. It's very blurry.
Itty bitty, no arms.
Itty bitty, no arms.
Again, this one has a kind of raccoon striped tail, which is fun. I thought the other one had a sort of possum-like face. I find that really delightful. I like that a lot.
But yeah, in several details of its skeleton, including a pubic bone that is triangular in the cross section, and different
Triangle.
proportions in the toe bones. Long, skinny legs, because it ran around on two legs, was very likely nimble and could run at high speeds. We think, maybe? Sure, why not?
Okay. We're just kind of guessing based on the bones. Thank you, Real Team Lemon. I appreciate your compliment about my hair. I got it cut this week, so that means a lot to me. And I washed it this morning, so.
It had a small
appreciate it.
skull. Its teeth were small and pointed, and scientists think that it ate insects and small animals.
Teeth inside the beak. Eee, yucky.
its large eyes, they think, maybe, possibly, could have helped it hunt at night.
Maybe. Had big eyes.
But, yeah,
What a cute
it was
little
originally
falcon.
named in 1993,
Okay.
but later that year it was renamed because the original name had already been used
Oh, oops.
for a beetle.
Oh, sorry.
Like, fuck. There's a bug already named this.
So it wasn't the one claw one, it was a different one.
Yeah, it was a different one. Now it's
Okay.
more like, is it? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, it was discovered in Mongolia. It talks about how they found, bits of the skull showing a distinct, mostly toothless form.
Mostly toothless, okay.
Oh, however, that version they realized was a different genus, Shuvuya, the one that I showed you.
Okay.
Yada yada.
Figuring out the difference is so tricky. Like, how do you know what you're looking at?
Anyway, the tiny claws, the teeny tiny
Yeah.
itty bitty claws.
Good for anything?
No idea.
Oh, okay. I think it's like a
The
weird
article over
in-between
here
point of
actually
evolution.
says, this is from dinopedia.fandom.com, by the way, so you know it's
Awesome.
legit. But no, seriously, you know it's legit. These fuckers.
No, these people
like,
are very, they know their shit. They care
This
enough
is
to
their
maintain a
special
wiki.
interest. This is
Yeah,
like an
no.
army of. Yeah, they're
I
gonna
do
be.
believe 'em.
They cite sources.
Okay, that's pretty good. That is
Yeah,
impressive.
like there's sources here. I could go like, yeah.
Hell
But
yeah,
anyway,
okay, we can fact check if needed.
But anyway, it says the purpose of these highly specialized arms is still a mystery. But some scientists believe that they were used to break open termite mounds, like modern
Oh.
anteaters. Probably, kind of, sure, we
Okay,
think.
but it can't even freaking reach them. It would not even be able to freaking reach them. It's too small. I think that it was a weird
It would have to,
in-between point of
lean its head
evolution.
awkwardly back and like,
Yeah. Like
At
I
the
think that they
mound?
were able to survive long enough to procreate for a little bit, but their world was weird enough that it did not last, evidently. Like I don't think this was a particularly evolutionarily optimized species.
I was gonna say, dinosaurs in general weren't really evolutionarily optimized.
What happened to them was hardly their fault.
I mean, true.
It was hardly evolution's
and
fault.
you're telling me that this poor, beleaguered, 3-foot tall lizard with feathers
Yeah.
chose to have the most worthless, tiny little finger.
I literally
Single
just said the
finger
dinosaurs did not deserve nor cause what happened to them. Is this a dinosaur? It's included. This dino gets my grace as well.
Okay.
They're victims of circumstance. That's a fun, shitty little claw.
But yeah, yeah, they don't know what the claw
I
is.
like it so much. It
All we
looks
really
like-
know about this guy is probably 8 bugs and
'Kay.
small animals like lizards and rats, whatever.
Like a lot of birds do.
You know, probably.
You love casting doubt on everything they're saying, because honestly, yeah, we are guessing a lot.
We're guessing
do
as
guess
shit.
a lot.
There's not a lot to go on for this
Okay,
guy.
from what I've been learning in my anthropology class,
Okay.
a lot of it has to do with the teeth. You can find out a lot about what they were eating based on how the teeth were optimized. Like even like the number of ridges on the molars and like the placement of them and stuff tells you like different things about it. So that's why you'll almost always have information about what they probably ate involved whenever they found skull pieces. It's likely the teethies.
Sure.
I have a B in the class. I know my stuff.
But a lot of what they're talking about ain't the teeth or the diet.
No, they just made that shit up about the termites. They did make that shit
Like,
up. They did make the shit up about the
Termites.
That's a bad
Probably.
theory. They literally can't reach it. You were right. They would have to like lean their heads
Yeah,
back
they
or
have to like arch their
flop on top
neck.
of it. It would suck. It would suck. No.
Yeah.
No.
So anyway, yeah, Mononychus was the dinosaur I want to talk about today.
Love it. Hi, Pooter.
So anyway, we have most assuredly reached the end of the podcast for
We've done it
today.
up.
So, Stevie, where can people find you?
You can find my stuff at stevieb.com. That's steviebea.com. And I have music streaming on everything that I released, back in 2019, back in my girl days. Lots of really cute ukulele bedroom shit. Liked it a lot.
Riding
pretty
the
much only
crest of that wave.
Listen, I keep getting royalties from Persephone in particular because people keep putting it on character playlists. It's awesome. It's incredible. There's a million Hades and Persephone playlists that shit ended up on. Amazing SEO by accident. Love it.
God, I hate you.
Yeah, pretty much just listen to that one. The other ones are fine, but that one is good.
Decades and decades of trying to SEO my shit. Nothing to show for it. And my youngest sibling falls ass backwards into it.
Because I didn't know that TikTok was having a Greek mythology moment on a side of TikTok I wasn't on. I got very lucky on the timing.
No, I know.
Mika, where can they find you? They should listen to your music that has significantly more effort put into it than mine.
Oh my God, they should. But anyway, the good people can find my music at mxmaxwell1.bandcamp.com. You can also find it on everything that has streaming music. Go look up Ms. Maxwell, look up my album The Pitch, or look up my album Uncaring Stars, or look up my EP Letters from the American Front, or if you feel so inclined, you can look up my first album, Music for Pretty Colors. They're all available. Go listen to them. Please.
Highly
I need
recommend.
the royalties.
It's
I'm
true.
trying to move across the country. I need what money I can get.
Minnesota.
To Minnesota. But yeah, so my music, go listen. We also have a Patreon, where for a scant $3 per month,
Just $3 little dollars.
just $3 little dollars,
Just 300
you get access to like 5-6 years of bonus content,
Oh yeah.
Lots of
Doubles
episodes.
your backlog.
tons of backlog. Also animated GIFs I clip from the streams we do.
If you ever think, Mika and Stevie are just so expressive, I wish I could have little clips of them to respond to people with. We've got that in spades. Over
Oh,
on
we
Patreon.
do.
I was trying to remember which suit of cards it was.
We've got that in clubs.
And in diamonds occasionally.
And every now and then, hearts.
Hearts is too rare. Hearts is too expensive.
But yeah, so go to Patreon, sign up for it. $3 a month. It's good stuff. But if you decide that you like what we do a lot, and you want to give us a little
And
bit
you're
more,
just itching and dying for more.
first off, you're cool as fuck.
That's very neato.
It's
Thank
very
you.
neato of you.
It's very cute.
And we have a
of you.
$10 tier where you get access to all the bonus episodes, and you also get the 2 hot for YouTube videos that YouTube don't like. We use Vimeo to host those.
Last week's was such bullshit. Last week we accidentally started streaming
No. They gotta pay to find out what happened. They gotta pay
No,
to
the rest
see
of it was
my
bullshit
fuck up.
after that. I'm only telling them that part. I'm not telling them the rest of it. The rest of it was bullshit, though.
No, they gotta pay to see my fuck up in action.
Yep.
But yeah, if you pay $10 per month, you get access to those and the bonus episodes. And also, we read your name at the end of every episode. We also have a $20 tier called Help Us Get the Fuck Out of Florida. And we GTFO of Florida.
Oh, yeah.
And then we also have a $50 tier called
That's
Hero
crazy.
of the Revolution.
Oh, hell yeah.
Why is it singular? I figure at best only one person's going to sign up. At most.
So you do get the honor of being the hero of the revolution if you sign up for that tier.
You'll be the one.
Pretty much. Looney Tunes, that'd be crazy.
It would be crazy.
I
To
appreciate
go
that you're
nuts.
manifesting that, though.
But yeah. So we have other tiers because again, we're trying to get out.
GTFO of Florida.
Yeah, it's not great here. But anyway, our $10 patrons, gotta read them out. Our $10 patrons are Ripley the Martian, Strawberry Love, Xanathar, Kaylee, Venus, F. Perry the Platypus, Espers, Ash, Louis, Meekle, Thew, Dandy, Althea Petrichor, Lady Willow, and Brooke Fern.
Thank y'all so much for being here. We super duper appreciate it. Everyone gets a kissy.
Yeah, we are really glad that you're here. But yeah, I think kind of covers everything. I don't think there's anything else
That
we
does
need
us.
to chat about. Okay, so yeah, nothing left to say, but
Bye.
oh, excuse me. Luigi did nothing wrong. President Xi, the American people are itching for a help and a freedom, if you feel so inclined. And also, I would like everyone to know that I am personally very disappointed that I am missing out on the UFC Fan Fest 250th anniversary for America. Big wet boy in the White House, Donald John Trump's 80th birthday bash bonanza happening right now. But instead, I'm here presenting to you. Bye.